First, Cassidy Hutchinson's explosive testimony, now the fallout. The committee's top Republican Liz Cheney tonight calling for former Trump White House counsel Pat Cipollone to testify on the record after Hutchinson detailed Cipollone's effort to reject Mr. Trump's original plan to join his supporters as they converged on the Capitol.
Mr. Cipollone said something to the effect of, "Please make sure we don't go up to the Capitol, Cassidy. Keep in touch with me. We're going to get charged with every crime imaginable if we make that movement happen."
Hutchinson, a 25-year-old former aide to Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, also testified she heard Mr. Trump demand armed supporters be allowed through security ahead of his January 6th speech.
I overheard the president say something to the effect of, I don't effing care that they have weapons. They're not here to hurt me.
Mr. Trump denies that claim. And tonight, other portions of Hutchinson's sworn testimony are being disputed, like when she said Deputy Chief of Staff Tony Ornato told her Mr. Trump got physical with his lead Secret Service agent, Bobby Engel, inside the presidential SUV.
Mr. Engel grabbed his arm, said, "Sir, you need to take your hand off the steering wheel. We're going back to the West Wing. We're not going to the Capitol." Mr. Trump then used his free hand to lunge towards Bobby Engel.
But now a source close to the Secret Service and Ornato tells NBC News Mr. Trump never grabbed the steering wheel and never assaulted Engel, and that Ornato never told Hutchinson those events occurred. But they don't deny Mr. Trump was furious and wanted to go to the Capitol. Secret Service insiders say Engel and Ornato remain close to Mr. Trump. The Secret Service says its agents are available to testify under oath. Also tonight, Mark Meadows is disputing Hutchinson's account that he asked for a pardon. Meadows is declining to cooperate with the committee, citing executive privilege. And former White House lawyer Eric Hirschman is challenging Hutchinson's testimony that she wrote this note with wording for Mr. Trump to condemn the violence.
That's your handwriting, Ms. Hutchinson?
That's my handwriting.
But Hirschman's spokesman says Hirschman wrote the note. Top Republicans tonight are slamming Hutchinson's testimony.
It looks like, one more day of salacious headlines. This is why Pelosi set this up from day one to be a partisan committee, a witch hunt, just to keep going after Donald Trump, not to get faxed.
But committee Democrats are dismissing any criticism.
Nobody is challenging the central material facts of her testimony that Donald Trump and Mark Meadows were perfectly aware that there were armed people in the crowd, which he then aimed like a missile at the U.S. Capitol.
Late tonight, Hutchinson's lawyers saying she stands by all of the testimony she provided yesterday under oath.
And Peter, now there's word about whether the wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas will be asked to testify.
Yeah, Lester, Ginny Thomas is a conservative activist who sent text messages to Mark Meadows, pushing the White House to overturn the 2020 elections results. Tonight, in a letter to the committee that was obtained by NBC News, Thomas's lawyer says he has not seen any reason for her to testify and that the committee, he says, needs a better justification why it's relevant.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.